I believe I mentioned adding complex numbers in the previous video, but let's go ahead and talk about addition and subtraction in the more formal sense. Adding and subtracting complex numbers is really simply a matter of combining like terms. So for example, I've taken the two complex numbers that I used in the last video, 4 plus I and negative 2 plus 3I. And remember, each one of these is a number. It's a little hard to get used to that idea because it looks like there's two numbers here, and there is, but as a complex number always has two parts. It has a real part and an imaginary part. So really this is the addition of two numbers, complex numbers. Anyway, the good news is that adding and subtracting is very straightforward. It's just a matter of combining like terms. So I remove the parentheses. I have 4 plus I minus 2 plus 3I, combine terms, and we get 2 plus 4I. So 2 plus 4I is the sum of those two complex numbers. Alright, as I mentioned, there's a geometric aspect to this which is rather interesting because it mimics the addition of forces in physics. But in any event, here's the algebra of that. Now let's go ahead and take these two numbers and subtract them. So we'll subtract, and it's going to be 4 plus I minus negative 2 plus 3I. So it's the same idea. We're combining like terms here. I'll remove the parentheses, 4 plus I, and then the negatives change here, so it's a plus 2. And a minus 3I, and then we get 6 minus 2I. So there we go. That's the subtraction, and subtraction also has a geometry to its that's kind of similar to addition of complex numbers. So anyway, that's addition and subtraction, combining like terms.